In this demonstration, we're going to look at the new CRM workflow engine that's built into Infor CRM 8.4.04. Now, it's worth explaining that there are actually two different workflow possibilities with Infor CRM. One of them is Ion powered, which is Infor's operating system. It has its own graphical workflow that can perform tasks, update data, do notifications and approvals, but it does require the overhead and installation of the Infor iOS system in order to start using that. The one we're showing today is unique to 8404, and it is not Ion powered. It is completely contained within the Infor CRM environment, so there's some advantages in that case. Now, it is a very simple initial release in that even though it's called the workflow, it really only does one thing, and that is deliver template emails based on rules and triggers you set up. So at this point, it's not going to do things like prompt the user for any kind of interaction. It's not going to do any data updates, but all those things are coming with some future packages that Infor is going to be putting out that can be installed in 8404 without going through another upgrade. You'll just add that new functionality when it becomes available. But we'll show you what the moving pieces and parts are to get this working. So here's an example of a CRM or the workflow engine, and I got here by going on the nav bar and then under integrations, and by choosing CRM Workflow. So this is where I would create and edit any workflows that are going to be sending these emails under the trigger conditions. This is where you would add and manage those. So you'll notice I've got one in here. It's called Opportunity Stage Advancement. And it has a rule or a condition set up in it that if the stage contains demo, this is going to trigger an email to go out. So you'll also see that it has a second step that if the stage of an opportunity ever becomes closed, if the status becomes closed, another email is going to go out. So this one actually will sequentially fire two different emails when the stage conditions are met. You'll notice it's active, it's owned by a regional manager, there's no delay, so it's going to send that email as soon as an opportunity stage gets updated to demo, and the scheduled job manager CRM workflow job runs. And you can adjust how often that runs. Out of the box, it's going to run every hour. So even though it says fire this right away, it's still not going to deliver the email until that next hour has lapsed for that particular job. So if we look at this first one here, we'll see how one of these initial stages is built. It has a name. It has a condition applied to it. The stage contains demo, and you can choose any number of attributes. So these are fields that are available in an opportunity because that's the entity this workflow is tied to, is the opportunity entity. Now you're looking at a lot of fields here that are all related to an opportunity, and you can control which one of these attributes, again, which are one-to-one fields, you can control that in the application architect. There's a new property checkbox for any field that's either existing or that you add into the system where you can select that attribute, and that makes it available in the list to build a workflow from. You'll also notice under the template tab, this is what the actual email is going to say, and you'll notice I've got some merge fields in here, and those are available in this drop down as well. So it'll merge this data in to the actual email that's going to be sent. There's a subject. You can see it's rich text formatable, which is nice. And here you can choose who should get this email. So when an opportunity is progressed to the demo stage, who gets it? You can default to the account manager or whoever else you want to include. And you can add more people here by putting a semicolon so you can have more than one recipient as a result of this. So that's how the workflow works. And stay tuned as Infor adds more capabilities. And I'm talking about the actions themselves. What will it do when the workflow is triggered? Right now, it sends an email. Future releases, as they come out with these, are going to do things like update data and send approvals and things like that. Thanks for watching.